point also. Second, if 10 members will vote, does it make a difference in the House? Tell me.
Nehal, I'm also asking Shagun to come closer to the screen to give you a perspective of as to what is happening in the House right now. There is enormous hangama happening in the House between the BJP and Aam Aadmi Party members. Constant sloganeering between the members happening right now in the House. And the bone of contention is pretty clear. You know, on one side, the presiding officer has said the aldermen can cast their votes, which means that the nominated members have been now allowed to give their votes. Aam Aadmi Party has been constantly saying from day 1 that the nominated members cannot be allowed to cast their vote. And after that, now the presiding officer has decided that those facing corruption charges cannot be allowed to cast their vote. So clearly, you know, this will impact the numbers strength of Aam Aadmi Party in the House. And after that, you could see the hangama on left hand side. The Sikh guy that we are looking at, he is a BJP councillor, Mr. Marwa. He is in the well, and on the other side are the other BJP members who are constantly sloganeering. And those seated opposing these sloganeering are the Aam Aadmi Party members. So clearly, again, a dangal inside the House. Presiding officer is saying that on one side the aldermen can cast their vote, which means 10 nominated members are allowed to vote. And on the other side, those facing corruption charges will not be allowed to cast their vote in this election. So clearly, the numbers that we were looking at, the big numbers that we were looking at, that the BJP is nowhere close to the majority and Aam Aadmi Party has a rock-solid majority in the House. All those numbers have become vulnerable right now because now it is unclear as to how many members of Aam Aadmi Party will reduce after the decision of the presiding officer and constantly. To elect the mayor in Delhi could be marred by this controversy between which is erupting between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party in the House. Clearly, you know, entire mathematics and numbers have been in a way disrupted by the presiding officer's decision. Two major decisions have been taken today. We are letting our viewers know as to why this hangama is happening inside the MCD House. Number one, the presiding officer decides that the nominated members can cast their vote. And there is a perception that these nominated members could go and cast their vote in support of the BJP candidate Rekha Gupta. There's another hangama which is happening because you know, the presiding officer decided that the members who are facing corruption charges will not be allowed to cast their vote. So clearly, you know, this third attempt of electing the mayor of the MCD, you know, it appears that it will get marred because of the hangama that is happening in the House. Presiding officer constantly saying, asking the members to maintain silence. She's constantly asking the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party councillors to maintain the peace in the House so that the election for the mayor, deputy mayor and standing committee members can be concluded. But clearly, AAP and BJP members are locking horns over the voting right issue. I'm asking Shagun to show you the live visuals coming from inside the House. This is the TV screen on which the live visuals from the House is coming right now.
At the MCD House, where the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party are at loggerheads over one issue on whether the presiding officer of the MCD is right in allowing the aldermen to vote or not. The AAP says no, the BJP says what's wrong. The rules have been amended is what has been said by the BJP. What really is the truth? AAP says the rules disallow the aldermen from voting. Why is that the BJP is pushing or allowing the aldermen to vote? Why should the presiding officer be doing this? The BJP says the presiding officer is independent in his thinking to decide this. Also, Amit was telling us that another point has been raised by the presiding officer about those members facing corruption charges being unable to vote. Under what rules, Amit, has the presiding officer decided this?
Well, Sneha, there's a bigger breaking coming at the moment as we speak. The MCD House has been adjourned. The presiding officer said because of the ruckus and hangama that was happening in the House cannot be conducted today, and there's no possibility that the mayor, deputy mayor and standing committee election can be conducted, and that is why House is being adjourned, and House has been adjourned until next day, which means that there's no clarity as to when the House will be reconvened. So clearly what Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia was saying in the morning, the claims made by Manish Sisodia appears to be true. In the morning today, Manish Sisodia had very clearly said that BJP members have been asked to create ruckus in the House, and after that the presiding officer will adjourn the House, and after which a new date, possibly after 20 days, will be given. And it appears that the first 2 points of Manish Sisodia's claim have been proven right today, true today, where you had the BJP members creating hangama, ruckus, Aam Aadmi Party members responding to it, and the presiding officer deciding to adjourn the House. And barely the House have been conducted for 45 minutes. The hangama went on for 15 to 20 minutes, and after that the presiding officer decided that House is going to be adjourned until the next day. And I'll try to show you the visuals as to what is happening inside the House. We are going closer to the screen from where the live visuals of the House is coming. Right there on the screen you could see the confrontation between the BJP members and AAP members is still going on. The BJP members are in the well, they are sloganeering, and you have Aam Aadmi Party members sitting on their benches. Durgesh Pathak is the man who is constantly in conversation with the BJP members.